Pull out of it. And Greta's going to show us how to do an armbar first, and then I'll show you the escape after. Okay?
Yeah, Greta.
Yeah. Am I demoing on you?
Yes, and you're going to explain it as well.
Okay, cool.
Every little.
Close guard? Yes. Okay. This is close guard. If you don't know what close guard is, it's this. Cool. So if there's a thing I don't like in this world, it's elbows. I want to hurt the elbows. So you're going to turn to the side and put your foot on the hip, and you're going to have this arm. You're going to hold on it, and then you're going to put the foot over the face. Well, the back of the knee over the face, and you're going to hip thrust. And that's going to hurt an elbow. Yeah. So
Hurt an elbow equals armbar.
Yeah. Okay.
Do a couple more times.
Yeah, okay. Cool. So to get a bit more specific, this grip's nice when you have the gi, but if you have no gi, grab that one and this one. Yeah. So you're going to sort of frame it, and then you're putting your foot, this foot, on that hip, turning your body to the side, and again keeping hold of the arm, getting your leg, putting it over the side of his head, and again.
Right, so you're not shrimping in this position. A lot of people put the foot on the hip and they shrimp.
And then they go.
Yeah. And there's that space there where you can escape. Right?
Yeah, it's not going to mean a lot. You won't have the arm anymore, and you can't armbar. One more time.
Us.
Obviously, most people not.
Cool. Do people understand what the armbar is now?
Yes.
Yes.
We hate elbows.
Most people know
We
the
do.
armbar. Okay,
Yeah.
so we're going to do the escape now. It's just a good old stack pass. Okay. What are you looking at that for? Okay. So if you feel the arm bars coming out, what I want you to do is put your hand on the bicep, and then as I bring that leg over, you just put your hand behind that leg as well. Okay. Now we're just going to stack. Obviously, I'm not going to be super heavy on Greta. Got a bit of a weight advantage over here. Okay. But all you I'm light as hell.
Yeah.
All right. But once you got to this position, you need to put this foot behind the bum. Okay. Not this one, because
I'll just do something.
she's gonna attack that leg and you're gonna get swept. Okay. So once you're here, let's do it all over again.
Yeah.
Feel it. I'm here. Okay. And I'm just basically just going to put a bit of pressure on there and just going to keep working to get that out. Now, if you can't see, my elbow is technically past her hips now, and I'm safe. I'm not going to get arm barred here now. Okay, so I'm just going to keep wiggling until I get it out. This hand here, just push it. And go to side control. One. Sound effects help.
Yeah.
I promise you. Probably not on during the run. Yeah. Stack it, get your arm out. Get your side control. You want to see it? Just give me your arm back. It's essentially like a rear naked choke. That's what you're doing with your arms. It's just a rear naked choke. Right. Put your foot here, put pressure on there, and just keep wiggling it out. There's your arm. Start off easy, and then we'll get to some more. Oh, the rest of them are easy. We'll do hitchhiker's escape now. We're going to do two different kinds. I'm going to call it the reverse hitchhiker's escape. Probably a better name for it. We'll do the hitchhikers, and then we'll do the reverse one. Okay. Fancy armbar on me again? Yeah. Anytime. The only time I can get it. So we'll go for that normal armbar from close guard, but I've got terrible weight distribution. My base is all over the place. Alright. And I don't have time to do this either. And you push, oh my god! Okay, here we are. Alright, so the reason they call it a hitchhiker's escape is because basically you're going to turn your thumb up towards your head. So you look like you're hitchhiking on the side of the road. That's where they get the name from. Alright, lovely, lovely. So, that's your first thing, okay? So if your thumb is up, you can armbar you, okay? That's where you can see overextension on the elbow, just this, the extension on the elbow. But if you turn your fist that your wrist that way, then it's it might be a little bit uncomfortable, but you're not going to tap on it. All right. So first things first, I need to turn. I want to watch yourself. Okay. If you're struggling to get that way, what I'd like to do is turn towards him, and then use this momentum to come around, get onto your knees, and we're here. Again, so continue from that one. Keep going. You can use, we talked about pushing these legs out the way, yeah? You can figure it out yourself. Just keep coming around. And pass. Okay? Pay attention to my head this time. A lot of people struggle with the head placement where you can set up or he can set up the leg triangles. Right? Right. So my head's on the other side of his body, okay? Some people will get here, and all you need to do is keep it in trouble all over again, okay? Just keep your head down and make sure you're on the other side of the hip, okay? Once you're happy with that, you probably saw me bring my arm down, just to, just make me a bit stronger like this, and then just pass into side control, and again. Any questions on that? We've done this one 100 times, all right? We won't spend too much time with this because I want to show you the reverse one, all right? Let's do it. Us. Nicky, right? Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm just going to call it reverse hitchhikers because it's kind of going the opposite way rather than doing that whole thing. Okay, so James is going to do an armbar. I'm thinking about the angle right now. Something like that. Cool. These last couple of ones, the hitchhikers, and this one is the worst case scenario where I've got my arm straight and I'm in trouble. The next one after this will be something that's, it can prevent it or it defend it if we need the help. Okay? So these two are very much like last resort. Alright? So, and it's all dependent on this way. If your arm is inside here, right, what I want to do is get under. Okay? Put your hand on. Okay, so I'm not going to go this way anymore, I'm just going to go towards it and push his leg out of the way. Right? Again, I'm just going to leave my body out of the way so you can see. I need to get this elbow, you can't really see my elbow, but my elbow is past his hips again. Right? So a lot of these escapes you kind of need to do with a bit of power, a bit of explosiveness, okay? Don't just do it nice and slowly, because it is going to hold up, okay? So we're here. So get a nice solid grip, doing it, you see grip on it. Okay, you can turn towards it. Push that up. Get this on. Get this on. Not the most exciting escape in the world, but it works. Definitely works. At least you're out of trouble. Okay? You should be okay then. Alright, so I'll do it one more time. That's it. Oh, you want to see it again? Who wants to arm me?
Joel?
Vanessa?
Oh,
Yeah, your name's Vanessa, right? You're the only one. You're the only one named Vanessa here, right? Sweet. Whoa! Alright, so we're here. Grab the foot. Okay. Turn towards the pressure. Push that up here. Okay. Release that drop. Yes. Yep. Any questions? You can play around with both of those now, the hitchhikers and the reverse. Okay, just play around with those two, and then we'll do one more in about 5 minutes. Sweet. Nice, easy one. Us.
Us.
Yeah, it's an armbar escape. So the next one is the ankle escape, obviously. Alright. I need James to give me a nice little wing armbar, but I'm going to do it from this angle. So, let's just say you've got a bit of defense and you happen to, one second, just sit this up. You happen to grab this here, okay? I will show no gi version for people that want to know, but we're just going to do the gi version. So once, whatever scenario it is, and you're like, oh God, I'm in trouble, grab onto your collar here so you don't get armbarred. You may fall to the ground, which we're going to do now, okay? Beautiful. Alright, I'm going to put a little bit out. Alright, so this is how I've got my arm in between both the legs now. Okay? Alright, what I want you to do is push that leg and get it in there. Down right. Alright, the next one, you need to push this up your head. And as you do that, you're going to turn into it. Again, a bit of explosiveness. Don't do this like at like 10% speed. Try and go a little bit hard. Alright? Not too hard. Not too hard there. We're all friends here, right? I've got that grip there, okay? I'm not doing that anymore. I'm going to do this. Alright? Get that leg trap. Push this off your head. Get your elbow down. And get on top. Yeah, one more time. You're defending, don't stay here forever, you're going to break this eventually. Oh, hold it up. Trap it with your leg. Okay? Grab this, grab it by the knee, not in between here. Your knee. Grab that. Push it up your head and get your elbow down. Alright, and then all you need to do is get yourself up. Sure, you can pass this up if you want. Whatever's good. Okay. It's a good one. My favourite. Any questions? My only other thing I will mention actually is that leg trap. Let's do a somewhat decent one. Okay. What I mean by that is don't just trap it here. Okay. You really want to get up a little bit. All right. Then he has no chance of getting that. You know, not wiggling his foot out or anything like that. So I'm going to get his leg out. Okay.